Well, WHAS11 is no stranger to this big annual tradition here in Louisville.
And we're joined by Connie Leonard, WHAS11's Connie Leonard, who is no stranger to Churchill Downs, covering many derbies. You've tracked down winners over the years and have been broadcasting from here. And you've also traced down some of the great WHAS broadcasters who've spent many years in the halls here.
Well, guys, I have, first of all, let me say y'all look fabulous today.
So do you.
And so do you.
Well, thanks. And as you all know, I was an intern back in the day at WHAS.
With Chuck Olmstead, you were chasing around with
and
him.
Mark Hebert, all the faves, and they taught me a lot. But the reason I is because when I was growing up, we watched WHAS in the Big E, where I'm from, and that was the station because you guys were the Derby station. 1952 to 1974 was CBS, 1974 to 2000 was ABC, and you guys were both of those when you switched affiliations.
Yep.
So I used to watch everybody, and answer the phone. Action 11 News. Anyway, since it's the 150th Derby, I said we got to look back.
Good old days. Thank you, Connie.
Let's look back right now.
Well, that's about it. 1,000 feet over the action down there on the racetrack. I'm Doug Prophet, live high above Louisville for Derby 115.
Thanks, young fella. From the reporters, like the great late Chuck Olmstead, who got to show us their fun side.
The wide-eyed jockeys, Caderos, Pet Days, and Pincays.
Hey, that's crazy. I'll tell you, you do a lot of this.
To the classic anchor teams.
Good morning. No, that's really an understatement. It's a great morning, and welcome back to historic Churchill Downs.
That included our favorite Melissas, Forsyth, and Swan.
Welcome back to the Derby Museum courtyard.
It's all here, folks.
Barry Burnson, everyone's weekend gardener Fred Wishy, and of course, El Mezzo, chatting up celebs.
How you get a world-class smile.
Milton, why is that so close to my mouth? Am I not speaking up enough?
You could count on Captain Reed Yaden with Rachel Platt to bring us breakfast at Wagner's, and Chuck Taylor, Ken Schultz, and all the trusted meteorologists over the years to let us know if the sun would shine bright or not on our old Kentucky home. The names that brought us countless Kentucky Derbies on WHAS TV were truly a who's who of Louisville broadcasting. Kaywood Ledford, Van Vance, Dave Conrad, and Paul Rogers getting the scoop on the horses and the top trainers and their latest nuptials.
This has been quite a week for Wayne Lucas. First he got married, then he won the Oaks, and now he has the favorite in the Derby. First things first, Wayne, why did you pick Derby week of all times to finally get married?
Well, I think if I could choose any place I'd want to be in the United States, and I think most people that get married go to their favorite place. Mine happens to be Kentucky.
These momentous occasions just bring out the best in people.
The people at Churchill Downs and the people who brought us their stories. A must-watch on Derby Day.
I was so honored to be on WHAS's team when I first got here.
WHAS TV and radio personality Terry Miners had a way of finding the day's most colorful characters, usually in the infield.
Fear not, horse lovers. I'll ride this bad boy back if I have to. Oh. For Derby 113, I'm Terry Miners. Locked in their sleeping bags, far away from the crowds and the partying and the fun. Hi.
How are you?
What's your name?
Jill.
Miners was always live on tape, for good reason.
We had to tape everything in the infield because of the chance of someone disrobing.
From 1985 to 2000, he filed reports for WHAS TV and radio, just like the iconic and serious sports journalists he worked with.
I am on the roof, and it's 15 minutes to the Derby, and the great Kaywood Ledford is up there on the roof, looking through his binoculars, and I thought, wow, I work with Kaywood, this is unbelievable. So I'm next to him and I just say, Kaywood, who do you like in the Derby? And he never took the glasses away from his eyes. He said, oh, hell, Terry, I don't know anything about horses. I'm just looking for my car.
What he loved most and still looks forward to today, the unadulterated passion for the Derby.
People still feel the joy when they come bursting through the gates. You can feel the excitement of the day ahead, and they're all excited about it. And human beings are consistent throughout all of time. And so everybody's going to be happy when the 150th is finally here. And just like at the 100th, I have a feeling someone will climb the flagpole and moon the crowd. That's what happened 50 years ago, and I got $100 that says it happens again.
Oh boy, that's going to be a show if that happens again. I don't know. Let's hope not. But I love Terry, and I got a shout out to Joe Federle, our historian at WHAS and chief editor. Did an amazing job on that package.
He talks a lot about Kaywood. You know, the station assigned me to do Kaywood's last Derby for us, and I walked with him from our compound when he's going to go to the roof, and the crowd in the paddock stopped him, pulled him away, and said, please don't leave. They didn't want him to retire.
And his call of the race, when he called the race, amazing.
Crystal clear.
Yep.
All
Just
right.
fantastic, Connie. Thank you.
The big part